If we was to fight right now on the streets, I'll break your neck. And that's on my kids. And you know it, I know it, and the whole world know it. And I'm not talking about no fighting in the ring. If me and you was to fight outside, I will break your neck.
He's saying that he wants you, things like that. Does that stuff just sound crazy, or just like I'm supposed to be called out?
When you look at all the great fighters, they was getting called out by everybody from different weight classes. So it's nothing, that I'm not surprised about.
A Tank would be something that he said he'll touch your chin and.
Man, everybody say what they'll do, but Tank is in his weight class for a reason. And
the boxing world is buzzing after a heated exchange of words between two of its brightest stars. Gervonta Tank Davis and Terrence Bud Crawford. The fiery back and forth began when Crawford, the undisputed welterweight champion, made a pointed comment about Davis in a recent interview. Known for his technical skill and unwavering confidence, Crawford questioned Davis's standing among boxing's pound-for-pound elite. Not one to back down, Davis quickly fired back, setting the stage for a war of words that has fans eagerly speculating about a potential showdown between these two champions. Let's dive into how this feud unfolded and what it might mean for their legacies and the future of the sport. The recent social media sparring between Davis and Crawford has added another layer to their growing rivalry, bringing their verbal jabs into the public eye. The exchange kicked off when Crawford tweeted a playful but cutting remark. "I see somebody mad they wasn't invited to the Ring magazine gala." This comment seemed to mock Davis for feeling slighted by his exclusion from the prestigious event. Using humor and emojis to provoke a response, Davis, never one to shy away from a challenge, wasted no time in hitting back, tweeting, "I still make more than you." His response shifted the focus to financial success, a common theme in high-profile rivalries. And Davis' confident, nonchalant tone was evident with a shrug and boxing glove emoji. As tensions escalated, Davis took it a step further with another tweet. "Y'all think he chasing greatness? He's not. That's what he has to do to make decent money. Expletive boy is here." In this tweet, Davis adopted a more aggressive stance, insinuating that Crawford's career choices are motivated by financial necessity, rather than a genuine pursuit of legacy. This insult sought to undermine Crawford's accomplishments, questioning his status in the sport. Crawford responded with a sharp, calculated rebuttal, saying, "First thing a dumb rich person says to another rich person is, 'I got more money than you. I bet you I own more investments than you, and I don't owe $1 in taxes. You can't buy anything I can't buy, sir, and that's a fact. Let's see who lasts longer." This response reframed the conversation, positioning Crawford as financially savvy and disciplined, emphasizing long-term stability over superficial wealth. He dismissed Davis's claims of financial superiority as shallow, and highlighted the importance of investments and future security. This fiery exchange perfectly encapsulates the dynamics of their rivalry. It's not just about who's the better fighter, but about pride, status, and public perception. Davis leans into his image of bold confidence and financial success, while Crawford counters with his methodical, strategic approach to both boxing and life. These exchanges have only fueled more interest among fans, amplifying speculation about a possible showdown in the ring. Crawford's comments call out Davis, and both men keep their feud alive, both inside and outside the boxing world, proving that the sport thrives just as much on the drama of rivalries as it does on the fights themselves. In an interview promoting his latest fight, Crawford was asked about his thoughts on Gervonta Davis. While Crawford acknowledged Davis's explosive knockout power and undeniable star appeal, he raised questions about Davis's level of competition. "Tank is a great fighter. Don't get me wrong," Crawford said, "but when you talk about being the best, you have to fight the best. I've been in there with top guys, unified belts, and proven myself across multiple divisions. I'm not sure Tank has done that yet." This comment, though delivered calmly, was quickly perceived by many as a jab at Davis's resume. Crawford's words quickly went viral, sparking debates among fans and analysts about whether Davis is truly among the best, or if he still has more to prove.
Gervonta Davis speaking about you. Is that ever a possible fight?
Yeah, if he want to dare to be great, he can be like all the other fighters that's moving up 2 weight classes and daring to be great.
You would fight him.
Man, tell him to come up there.
He got to come to win 54.
He said I got a glass chin. So tell him to come and touch it.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Javonte said you got a glass.
He said I got a glass chin. Tell him to come and touch it.
At 147?
At 147. I'll make 147 for him.
Ooh, see, oh, man.
You're going to have a pre-camp.
Then what the people gonna say? Oh, he's beating up on little guys.
I don't know.
Known for his charisma and fiery personality, Gervonta Davis wasn't about to let Terrence Crawford's criticism slide. In a heated Instagram live session, Davis confronted Crawford's comments head-on, delivering a scathing response that had fans buzzing. Everybody's got something to say when they're sitting in their lane, Davis said, firing back with confidence. Crawford can talk all he wants, but he knows what I bring to the table. I've been selling out arenas and putting people to sleep. Ain't nobody worried about what he's saying. If he wants smoke, he knows where to find me. Davis didn't stop there. He also pointed out the weight difference between the two fighters, calling Crawford's remarks unrealistic and subtly hinting at Crawford's potential motives. For the criticism, as expected, the drama quickly took off on social media, with fans and fellow boxers sharing their opinions on the growing feud. Some sided with Crawford, agreeing that Davis's resume might like a signature victory over a top-tier opponent. Others, however, threw their support behind Davis, emphasizing his incredible knockout streak and undeniable star power as solid proof of his greatness.
I'm a giant Gervonta fan. I think that guy is so unusual.
Yeah.
His style so unusual, and his patience.
The Leo Santa Cruz fight was really something for me because Leo Santa Cruz is a technician, Mexican style, and the fight was very close before Tank stopped. But he has that power that can end it.
He finds these openings and he sees them, but he doesn't go after them right away. He waits for the right time. He's so patient. Like when you watch the early rounds of his fights, he probably has the lowest punch count in the early round. But he also knows he's got that nuclear option that if he can crack you, most likely he's going to take you out. He's got massive confidence in that.
The exchange has reignited debates about weight classes, matchmaking, and the politics of modern boxing, with many questioning whether the sport prioritizes business over the best matchups.
Can you expound on that a little bit?
Yeah, because he said, because I said that Earl would knock him out. So I said what I said, period. That's how I feel. If Earl fight him today, next week, next month, Earl would knock him out.
How good is Terrence Crawford?
Terrence Crawford is good, but he's not what people make him seem. Not pound for pound. Lomachenko not pound for pound. Why Canelo not pound for pound? He just fought, what's his name, one of the best, and he about to fight Jobber. Why he's not pound for pound?
While the feud between Crawford and Davis is undeniably entertaining, the logistics of an actual fight are far more complicated. Crawford competes at welterweight 147 pounds, while Davis has primarily fought at lightweight 135 pounds and occasionally moved up to super lightweight 140 pounds. For a fight between the two to happen, one of them would need to step significantly outside their comfort zone. Crawford has expressed willingness to explore fights outside of welterweight if the opportunity and payday are right. But Davis's team has shown no indication of pushing him to fight opponents outside his weight class. Promotional affiliations also present a challenge, as Crawford is a free agent after parting ways with Top Rank, while Davis is closely aligned with Mayweather Promotions and PBC. Despite these hurdles, the possibility of a catch-weight bout remains an exciting prospect. The origins of this feud lie in boxing's complex world of respect, rivalry, and relevance. Both Davis and Crawford are at the peak of their careers, drawing attention with every move they make. However, their paths to stardom have been very different. The Davis-Crawford feud represents the broader tensions within boxing today, as fans increasingly demand big-name matchups. Fighters are often forced to defend their records and choices in the court of public opinion. The back and forth between Davis and Crawford captures the sport's unique combination of athletic competition and entertainment.
How you feel about that fight? Is it even possible at a catch weight?
There ain't no catch weight. You come up to 47.
You're not even entertaining the catch weight.
No, I'm not.
He's a champ though too, undefeated.
And what champ? Come on, man, tell me what belt. You know boxing. You forgot Devin Haney is undisputed. Devin Haney got all the belts. He the champ. Nobody else the champ. I'm gonna come up here where the big boys at.
Both fighters stand to gain from this public spat. Crawford, fresh off his historic victory over Errol Spence Jr., to become the first male undisputed champion in the weight classes, is solidifying his place as one of boxing's all-time greats. Meanwhile, Davis continues to build his brand as a knockout artist and pay-per-view star, attracting fans from both hardcore and casual circles. Crawford is widely regarded as one of the most accomplished fighters of his generation. His stunning performance against Errol Spence Jr. in 2023 cemented his legacy as an undisputed champion in the weight classes, a rare and impressive feat in boxing history. Known for his clinical precision and exceptional ring IQ, Crawford has faced and defeated many of the top fighters in the welterweight division.
Everybody that believes in hardcore boxing fans, they know Crawford can beat Canelo, just like they knew Bud was going to beat Spence. This is real simple. It's real simple. You just got to know boxing in order for you to be able to say that. Terry's going to get in there and do what he needs to do, perform.
Crawford's critique of Davis likely stems from his own journey to greatness, having fought and beaten elite competition across multiple divisions. Crawford sees himself as the benchmark for pound-for-pound excellence. His comments about Davis reflect a mindset rooted in the old-school ethos of fighting the best to be the best. In Crawford's eyes, achieving true greatness requires facing top-tier competition, not just collecting highlight reel knockouts. On the other hand, Davis has become one of boxing's biggest attractions with a perfect record and a string of electrifying knockouts. His combination of raw power, speed, and charisma has made him a fan favorite, especially among younger and casual audiences. However, Davis's critics often point to the level of competition he has faced, arguing that he has yet to take on a truly elite opponent. Crawford's comments tap into this narrative, challenging Davis to step up and prove himself against a higher caliber of opposition. While the verbal sparring between Crawford and Davis is entertaining, it also underscores the complexities of making big fights in boxing, unlike other sports, which have centralized organizations and schedules. Boxing operates as a fragmented industry with multiple promoters, networks, and governing bodies. These competing interests often prevent the best fights from happening when fans want them.
You know, when they start talking, when the people who I fight, when they start talking, that's when y'all get dumped. I'ma beat his ass.
He can't do shit with.
For real. So y'all better be quiet.
I don't give a fuck if y'all was quiet, if y'all was loud.
He got the whole hood over there.
Like twisted up. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Y'all can do whatever y'all want. My mother, he can't stop nothing over here.
None of that.
Not at all.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna fuck him up.
Not at all. Never. Nothing's gonna get fucked up over here. What do I look like getting fucked up?
Okay.
That shit.
Okay.
That shit ain't never gonna stop nothing over here.
And he gonna pay for it. I guarantee he pay for it. I guarantee he pay for it. I guarantee it.
Calm down. Calm down, brother.
Come to the fight. Come to the fight.
They probably gonna get you fucked up.
Nigga, come to the fight, nigga.
Look, fool. Hey, fool. This me and you, fool.
Come to the fight.
This me and you, fool.
Tank.
This me and you, fool.
Yeah.
Don't worry about them. They might get you. They gonna trick you off the spot.
Get like it.
They gonna trick you off the spot, fool. Don't worry about them.
Get like it.
One of the biggest obstacles to a potential Crawford versus Davis fight is the significant difference in their natural weight classes. Crawford has spent most of his career competing at 140 and 147 pounds, while Davis has primarily fought at 130, 135, and 140 pounds. For this fight to happen, a catchweight agreement would likely be necessary, which can be difficult to negotiate. Davis would need to move up significantly in weight to face a naturally bigger and stronger Crawford, which could put him at a disadvantage. Crawford's recent status as a free agent has made him more flexible in pursuing fights across promotional boundaries. However, Davis remains closely tied to Mayweather Promotions and Premier Boxing Champions PBC, which could complicate negotiations. The history of tension between competing promoters often makes cross-promotional bouts a challenge. Both fighters must weigh the risks and rewards of stepping into the ring together. For Crawford, a victory over Davis would likely be seen as a win against a smaller opponent, offering less legacy-building value than potential fights against welterweights or super welterweights. For Davis, the challenge would be immense. He'd be fighting a larger, more experienced opponent with little margin for error, When analyzing a potential matchup between Crawford and Davis, the tale of the tape reveals fascinating contrasts between the two fighters. Crawford, a master tactician, stands out for his superior height, reach, and wealth of experience. His ability to seamlessly switch stances adds to his unpredictability, making it difficult for opponents to devise an effective counter strategy. Known for his analytical mindset, Crawford excels at making mid-fight adjustments, allowing him to dismantle opponents methodically as the rounds progress. This cerebral approach has been key to his dominance across multiple weight divisions, culminating in his status as one of the most complete fighters of his generation. In contrast, Davis brings an entirely different set of attributes to the ring. Renowned for his explosive power and ability to deliver highlight reel knockouts, Davis thrives in high-pressure moments. His compact frame and low center of gravity make him particularly dangerous in close quarters, where his ferocious hooks and uppercuts often prove decisive. Davis's knack for capitalizing on split-second opportunities has made him one of the most electrifying fighters in boxing today. Though smaller in stature, his relentless aggression and sheer punching power have neutralized many opponents, solidifying his reputation as a fan favorite and fearsome competitor. The key factors shaping a potential Crawford-Davis fight are rooted in their contrasting physical attributes and stylistic approaches. First and foremost is size and strength. Crawford's height and reach advantage would likely play a significant role, especially if the fight took place at a higher weight class like 147 pounds. His ability to maintain distance and dictate the pace would allow him to use his physical advantages to control the fight and keep Davis at bay. Conversely, Davis's strength lies in his ability to close the distance and land powerful punches in close quarters. The question of whether Davis could overcome the size differential adds a layer of intrigue to this hypothetical matchup. Speed and power are also crucial considerations. While both fighters possess exceptional speed, Davis's knockout power serves as the ultimate equalizer. A single clean shot from Davis has the potential to change the course of the fight instantly, even against an opponent as skilled as Crawford. His explosiveness makes him particularly dangerous in the early rounds, when his energy levels are at their peak and his punches carry maximum force. On the other hand, Crawford's speed and precision, coupled with his ability to anticipate and counter his opponents, could gradually wear Davis down over the course of the fight.
Stop closing up. Gotta let it go. Keep turning, step around. Keep turning.
Let it go, keep stepping around, and keep pushing forward strategy would play a pivotal role in determining the outcome of a potential Crawford versus Davis fight. Crawford's cerebral approach and mastery of ring generalship might neutralize Davis's aggression, forcing him to adapt or risk falling behind on the scorecards. Crawford's ability to outthink and outmaneuver his opponents has been a hallmark of his success, and he would likely look to exploit any gaps in Davis's defensive game. However, Davis's unwavering confidence and knack for thriving in high-stakes situations could compel him to take risks, turning the fight into a brawl where his power and tenacity shine. The potential outcomes of such a fight are as varied as the fighters themselves. A Crawford victory by decision seems plausible given his technical brilliance and ability to control the pace over 12 rounds. He could outbox Davis, using his reach and footwork to stay out of harm's way while accumulating points. Alternatively, Davis's legendary knockout power presents the possibility of an explosive finish in his favor. A single moment of brilliance like a well-timed hook or uppercut could end the fight abruptly, showcasing Davis's devastating ability to seize opportunities. Lastly, the fight could result in a draw or a controversial decision, especially if both fighters have their moments of dominance. Such an outcome would likely fuel demand for a rematch, further intensifying their rivalry. The ongoing feud between Gervonta Davis and Terrence Crawford is a testament to the enduring appeal of boxing as both a sport and a spectacle. The drama surrounding their verbal exchanges has captured the imagination of millions, reinforcing why rivalries remain an integral part of the sport's cultural fabric. Regardless of whether the two champions ever face each other in the ring, Their public back and forth has already created a narrative that resonates deeply with fans. This highlights not only the competitive nature of boxing, but also its ability to generate excitement through compelling storylines that transcend physical combat. At its core, the Davis-Crawford feud serves as a reminder of boxing's unique ability to blend athleticism with storytelling. In an era where the sport competes with mixed martial arts, MMA, and other combat sports for viewership, high-profile rivalries like this are critical for maintaining its relevance. Such rivalries elevate boxing's profile by drawing in casual fans and reigniting the passion of longtime followers. The buzz surrounding their comments has reignited discussions about the importance of legacy, competition, and risk-taking in boxing, especially as the sport navigates a landscape where entertainment often takes precedence over merit-based matchmaking. The debate over Davis and Crawford's respective careers underscores the significance of fighters stepping out of their comfort zones to take on genuine challenges. While Davis's explosive power and ability to sell out arenas have made him one of boxing's brightest stars, critics often question the depth of his competition. Conversely, Crawford's resume, which includes unifying multiple divisions and defeating elite opponents, has solidified his status as one of the sport's all-time greats. Their contrasting paths to success highlight an important issue in modern boxing: the balance between building a lucrative career and cementing a lasting legacy. In this sense, the rivalry could serve as a catalyst for change. Crawford's critique of Davis's record challenges younger fighters to prioritize tough competition over the business-driven approach that often dominates the sport. Similarly, Davis's rise as a knockout artist and box office draw emphasizes the importance of creating excitement and connecting with fans. Together, their public feud sends a message to the boxing world about the value of both risk-taking and showmanship. Fighters who are willing to embrace these principles could help reinvigorate the sport and create matchups that fans truly want to see. Social media has played a pivotal role in amplifying the impact of the Davis-Crawford feud. Platforms like Twitter and Instagram have provided fans with a space to engage in debates, share opinions, and speculate about the outcome of a potential fight. The immediacy and accessibility of these platforms allow rivalries to gain momentum quickly, fostering a level of fan interaction that was previously unattainable. The exchanges between Crawford and Davis demonstrate how digital platforms can be leveraged to generate hype and sustain interest in boxing, even in the absence of an actual fight. This level of engagement not only keeps the sport in the public eye, but also introduces it to a younger, more tech-savvy audience. The rivalry also underscores the fact that boxing's appeal extends beyond the ring. The personalities, egos, and backstories of fighters are as much a part of the sport as the physical contest itself. The verbal sparring between Crawford and Davis has added an emotional dimension to their potential clash, making it more than just a hypothetical matchup between the skilled athletes. Fans are drawn to the human drama behind the punches, the psychological warfare, and the pride at stake. These elements elevate the sport, turning it into a cultural phenomenon that resonates far beyond the confines of a boxing match. Whether or not Davis and Crawford ever step into the ring together, their feud has already enriched boxing lore. Fans will continue to debate who would emerge victorious in a hypothetical matchup, analyzing their respective strengths and weaknesses while imagining how their contrasting styles would play out. Such discussions add a layer of depth to the sport, keeping it relevant and exciting even between major events. In the end, the Davis-Crawford rivalry serves as a reminder of what makes boxing unique. It's a sport where drama outside the ring often mirrors the intensity within, where rivalries spark widespread interest, and where the line between athletic competition and entertainment is artfully blurred. For now, the sport is richer for their verbal exchanges and the buzz surrounding their feud highlights the enduring power of boxing to captivate audiences around the world.
Where would you rank Terrence Crawford? Is he top 10 fighter?
Yeah, I mean he's doing what he's supposed to do, so we can't say he's not top 10 fighter, but pound for pound, 1 or 2. No, Lomachenko not 1 or 2. How you gonna say he got 12 fights? Y'all disrespecting the sport. 12 fights.
What do you think about this heated exchange between Gervonta Davis and Terrence Crawford? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.